perched at an altitude of over 2,000 meters. ET, where cold winds cut through drifting mist. As the sun slowly rises above the mountain range, the fog begins to lift, revealing rooftops emerging one by one. Like giant mushrooms nestles along the hillsides. For a moment, it feels as though I've stepped into a fairy tale village. But the cold, damp air quickly reminds me that life here is far from easy. And I begin to wonder, in such harsh conditions, what has helped the Hà Nhì people survive, adapt, and preserve their identity across generations. Hello everyone, my name is Trần Nguyễn Phúc Minh, but you can call me Michael. I'm 23 years old and currently based in Ho Chi Minh City. I've spent nearly a decade living and studying in Australia, and I'm now approaching graduation from Swinburne University with a degree in Media and Communication, majoring in journalism. At the moment, I work as a freelancer for several newspapers. My father is also a journalist, and I'd say he's the one who truly inspired me to follow this path and embrace a life of travel, seeking out new experiences and sharing the stories I encounter along the way. I've also started my own YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram channels to document my journeys, exploring not just Vietnam but various corners of the globe. I've traveled to places like Sapa and Điện Biên before, but this is my first time in ET. Cold, damp, and blanketed in mist. The entire landscape feels almost surreal. And yet, it is in these harsh conditions that the Hà Nhì people have learned to adapt. With the place they call home, their rammed earth houses. Truan Thanh is one of the oldest villages in ET, home to 55 Hà Nhì households living together in a valley. Today, I'll be following a local friend I've known for some time, a young Hà Nhì man with a rather unique name, Ly Cá Sứ. Together, we'll visit the families living in these traditional homes. This rammed earth house, belonging to Mr. Phu Gió Sứ family, was built more than 24 years ago. To withstand the harsh climate of ET, these houses have almost no windows, helping to keep the temperature stable, warm in winter, cool in summer.
This space is for receiving guests. Further inside is my second son and his wife's bedroom. When not in use, it can also be used as storage for tools and food supplies. This is the main living space of the house. My bed is here, and my wife's bed is connected to mine, slightly lower. This is also where meals take place. The elderly, sons, and young grandchildren eat here. But daughters-in-law do not eat at the same table as their fathers-in-law or elder brothers-in-law. They eat later on the floor. This is my eldest son's bedroom. Outsiders, including fathers-in-law and elder brothers, are not allowed to enter these rooms. This area used to be for food preparation, but we have expanded it into a kitchen, storage space, and a toilet.
In addition to ancestor worship, we also worship the house spirit, which is represented by a carefully selected stone, one that is strong, durable, and undamaged.
After building the house, the stone is placed near the stove, with the hope that it will protect the family and bring health, prosperity, and good harvest.
As I step deeper inside, I begin to see that every part of the house adheres to its own set of rules, from sleeping arrangements to dining customs. At first, some of these practices may seem unusual. But the more I learn, the more I realize they are what holds families together across generations.
The walls are made from ram earth. Over time, they become as hard as concrete, able to withstand sun and rain, and can last for hundreds of years. During construction, people use wooden mallets to pound these walls, both inside and out, making the surface smooth and firm. Only then do they install the beams and the roof.
So the ram earth house is not only the ordinary homes, but they reserve the cultural identity of Hà Nhì people that live along the Vietnamese border.
Leaving Mr. Su's house behind, I visit a well-known artisan in the village. Amid the ever-present mist of this altitude, the Hà Nhì people continue to craft everyday objects deeply connected to their way of life. Take a look at these. Hand-woven trays made from bamboo. Simple in appearance, yet each one carries a distinct beauty. No one can say exactly when these crafts began. Many elders say that it has been around since they were children, passed down from one generation to the next. Each tray is entirely handmade, with carefully woven strips of bamboo, strong, durable, and suited to life in the mountains.
The tray looks delicate, but requiring the new one, not only just the passion, but also the effort.
This is Mr. Lee He-sui, widely regarded as one of the most skilled tray weavers in ET. To complete a single tray, the process can take several days. From splitting bamboo and shaping strips to weaving and finishing.
Làm cái nghề đan lát này là từ khi 20 mấy tuổi đến bây giờ thì tuổi đã già rồi. Đến Tết hoặc là nghi lễ gì thì phải cần cái mâm này, mâm để đi cúng. Cái thời gian làm cái mâm này thì phải 7-8 ngày đến thậm chí có lúc chục ngày thì mới làm xong được một cái mâm này.
Today, fewer young people in ET are continuing the craft of weaving bamboo trays. It seems that the changes of modern life are putting this tradition at risk of fading away. And I can't help but wonder, if one day these trays are no longer made, what part of Hà Nhì life will disappear with them? Over time, many rammed earth houses have been renovated, becoming more modern. Yet, inside these homes, some young women are still learning traditional skills like embroidery and sewing.
Bằng tuổi em thì em nghe đa số Hà Nhì không có ai may quần áo, nên mấy bác thì cũng ngày xưa mấy bác mấy bà thì cũng biết may rồi, nhưng mà độ tuổi của em thì chưa có ai biết may, nên em nghĩ là cái bản sắc văn hóa của mình cũng phải giữ duy trì, nên em đi học.
Not many girls in the village, like Bear, are still interested in embroidery and sewing. Perhaps in this land of mist and cold, making a living is still far from easy for the Hà Nhì people. Tourism in ET has been developing for several years now. But as I experience it for myself, I begin to wonder what will make visitors remember this place and return. Perhaps what ET needs are tourism products that truly reflect the identity of this land.
The road coming here was beautiful. Yeah, it's a very nice landscape.
At present, tourism here is still largely centered around homestays. Visitors come to stay and experience life among the clouds, the mountains, and the highland homes. And my local guide is just beginning his own journey with this model. Today he's heading home early to prepare dinner for his guests. Watching the couple work swiftly side by side, I have no doubt their guests are in for a wonderful meal tonight.
Cũng rất là hào hứng và cảm thấy gọi là rất nhiều niềm tin vào sau này một lúc nào đó thì du lịch ET sẽ có một cái khác biệt riêng do người trẻ đứng lên làm và sẽ lan tỏa được những cái niềm tự hào cũng như là những cái nét đẹp văn hóa của dân tộc đến với tất cả mọi người ạ.
Sue is not the only young person choosing to stay. More and more young people are returning home to develop tourism while preserving their heritage. In them, I see a quiet optimism, a belief that the future can be better, even here in the mist. Tonight, I'll be sleeping in a rammed earth house. See you on my next journey. In the next episode, a highland market. Is it just a place to trade? Or does it hold something more, a reflection of life in the mountains? Stay tuned for I Report. Market days, more than just trade.